What's going on, guys? So it's January 27th and I'm going to do some clamming today. Before you do this, make sure you check on the DEC website the areas in which you are allowed to clam, the times of year where you're allowed to clam it. You know, they close seasonally, as well as any temporary closures and the maximum size limits of all the species of clam and shellfish that you're going to be targeting. Wow, look at this. January 27th and a relatively freshly dead bunker. That's pretty crazy. I always find all different types of crazy worms when I'm digging for the clams. Usually they're bloodworms, sandworms, and tapeworms, but this one I've never seen before. It's moving slowly, so it is alive. Interesting. All right, there we go. An oyster, but pretty sure it's undersized. Gotta check the size on them. It is alive though. Then of course there's plenty of these mussels, but not interested in those. Keep looking. You know, this is my first time at this spot, and I'm surprised how little I'm finding here. There's another one of these weird worms. Might have to go back to some of my old spots. Yeah, look at this thing. Look at the colors on this worm. Alright, so I got to change the plans a little bit in this spot. Oysters are pretty much all I'm finding, other than the bank mussels, but I'm not really interested in those. Alright, so those have to be 3 inches, half a bushel, and then obviously no mechanical means of dredging them. Alright, let's see if we can find some keepers. You can see lots of the oysters attach themselves to the bank mussels. You know, most of them are just under that 3-inch mark, but I should be able to find a few. In fact, this is actually a little more fun than clamming. You don't have to dig as much. Look at these oysters. That one's over 3. This one's over 3. Lots of them in here. Undersized ones. These two look pretty close. I have to measure them when I get back to my tape. There's some decent ones. Oh, no, that's a mussel. Oh dear, they're also pretty sharp too, it looks like. Have to get that cleaned out. I just flipped this big oyster and look at that. A bunch of half-dead killies underneath. That's interesting. Well, mostly dead it looks like. Alright, let me go get this cleaned up and we'll head out. Alright, and I think I'm actually going to let these go. I don't really feel like eating oysters tonight, but it was interesting to collect them all. Just throw them in the water there. I'm just going to get my hand cleaned up quickly and sterilized. You want to be careful when you get cut on sea life. You can get blood infections from some of the bacteria that they carry, so don't want to take any chances with that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications on future content. I'll see you in the next video.